I'm not ready for darkness. I'm not ready for darkness. I know we can do better. I'm not ready for darkness. If we promise to hold on and to never let go, I'm not ready for darkness. I'm not ready for darkness. Hey, hey,
All right, we're live. And we're down one cast member who will be late and another who has vanished during the countdown. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
What, you think
There
me
we
and
go.
Michael can't carry the show on our own?
We would carry a very different kind of show.
I also have a fly buzzing around here. All right, there we go. Hey, everybody, welcome to a new episode of Weird Web. Last week, some big things happened with the season premiere. Trying to remove a spell put on the White Council's headquarters to hide all information of Loki resulted in the destruction / removal of the arcane anchor in the center of the White Council, meaning it's now no longer sitting between realms. It has crashed headlong back into the mortal world, which means a castle now appeared in the Welsh countryside. Luckily, I don't think anyone will notice.
And
What was that?
I didn't do it.
I mean, all evidence points to otherwise.
Nope, not my fault. I did everything right according to the rules and the things that I did. Didn't do it.
But yeah, we find all of you, including Nora, who is currently not here. She's just running a little late with some personal stuff. But we find Nora, Wednesday, Karen, and Micah in Karen's office in the White Council. Before I kick things off, if no one does anything, does anyone want to do anything?
We remember what happened last time?
I
I'm
literally
pretty
just
sure
recapped
Karen
it.
is still having a panic attack.
Oh, yeah, Wednesday is just going over her list.
Wednesday just has her list. All right. Micah, anything you want to do? I mean, Micah knows more than anybody, so
We
Yeah.
could just kill Micah.
I mean,
I feel like
I just came back on the show. I
no,
I've been gone for so long. I just came back. I'm here. I got my shit set up again. I'm like ready to go. I mean, we can kill me off right now if you want. Let's go. But like, dang,
I'll come back as someone else.
I'll haunt your dreams, Ashton.
That's not what I meant.
I'm pretty sure Karen's still just pacing around saying, no, I did it right. I did it right. I did it right. I did it right. What the fuck?
But hear me out. Has out of everyone, because we know that I wouldn't go to Elysium, and I don't think Karen would. No offense, Karen, and I don't think Nora would either.
Why would I not go to Elysium?
I think you've done some shit.
I'm a fucking peach.
I don't know. You're a lesbian. I don't know.
Don't give me
I
that
don't know
look,
what the
Bobby.
Greek rules are.
magic mind read.
Bobby,
Don't word it like
can
that.
I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Would you say this is the beginning of a mystery?
Yes.
Ah, well, okay. Well, that activates my move, Boss from Beyond.
Nice.
At the beginning of each mystery, I roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, my superiors ask me to do something simple. On a 7 and 9, they ask me to do something complicated or difficult. In either case, You get to ask them one of the questions. Okay, I get to ask them one. Okay. All right, I'm gonna roll.
And on a fail, you're just fucked.
On a miss, you are required to do something terrible.
Okay.
If you do not accomplish what they've ordered, you cannot use this move again until you have made up for your failure. Okay. Well,
No.
let's see what happens. Oh, that's not bad. That's a 6 and a 2 for an 8 plus 3 is 11.
11. Micah. As this is going, you feel a call you're familiar with. A summons, as it may be. Do you respond? It would involve teleporting.
Yeah, I always do. I have to.
So, Micah,
Yeah.
the actual sound effect's way cooler. I
Wednesday
think
was
if you teleport
just
every time,
about
it just
to-
goes.
Wednesday was really just about to kill Micah right there.
Teleporting to Oberon. You actually don't even so much as leave locations as plane shift to this exact point in the Fey realm.
Mm.
You're standing in the middle of one of multiple divots in the earth, like places where when a pool or something's been on the ground for a long time, nothing's been able to grow under it, and then when you remove it, it's just barren right there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a swath of that in the Fey realm.
It's like specifically those very deep,
very
thick
much
crevices from like a bug's life when they're like going across the great expanse of, you know what I'm saying?
very
It's a
much the
very
shape
niche-
of a
This is a
large
niche
castle
reference.
missing.
Okay.
As
Uh-huh.
Oberon's standing kind of a ways from you in like the dead center of all of it. What the fuck is this?
What's what, Oberon?
Well, the wizards were camping up in here, and now they've gone and vanished. As he's walking towards you.
Oh, this whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my half sister's fault.
She's still alive.
Apparently.
Interesting. Well, then I'm going to need you to do something about this.
About what? There's an order to this.
There is. Use the channels you need, influence others so that they can make the decisions necessary. I'm sure given your allegiances, this will be something you're already quite working on, but I need there to not be a massive fucking hole in my forest. It makes me look weak, champion. I do not enjoy looking weak. Repair it.
Okay. Okay. So then I get to ask one question from Investigative Mystery.
Nice.
Pull out
You gonna pull out these questions.
Let me grab my book here. It's been a minute since I have actively really played this game.
A small little fairy begins playing the violin, and it's playing a saddest of tunes on a tiny violin nearby.
Oh yeah. Okay, here we go.
Because Oberon looks weak.
Investigate. Oh, but what
Fairies
was-
killed probably, but he lived his best life.
Where do I find what are the questions for investigative mystery again? I'm so bad. I literally
It's-
run a YouTube channel about Monster of the Week and the rules of Monster of the
Yep.
Week. And
All right.
I'm so sorry to
I'm
the world. I'm
going-
sorry, everybody. Truly.
I'm
From the
going
bottom of
to
my heart.
snag these and just post them in our Discord.
Oh God.
For
I'm
ya.
so upset with myself. It's been so long.
Oh, Nikki beat me to it. Thank you, Nikki.
Already did it.
Okay. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna ask. What can hurt it? Oberyn.
Oberon.
Hmm?
Okay.
What can hurt it?
This will be interesting.
What have I gleaned from this, Bobby? What has Micah intuited from this investigation of my boss?
My vibe is his pride, but like,
We're getting blasphemous up in here.
No, but you're not far off. Oberon, in many ways, is a lesser god. So he
Mhm.
functions off a lot of the laws of gods. Oberon's also a fairy. The rules for gods in this universe function off belief. Is what powers them. And what also kills fairies. A lack of belief can also kill fairies. Oberon cares about appearances because appearances are what give him his power.
Got it.
If Oberon appears weak, Oberon will become weak.
Okay.
I really hope you share this information.
That feels fake because Wednesdays thought he was weak the whole time.
No, one person's opinion does not matter.
One person. Okay.
The
Yeah.
sway of the people, or in this case, the courts of the fae. If the fae courts do not acknowledge him as king, he's not king.
Okay.
Who do I
Fae are
know?
all upheld by rules and procedure.
Do I know anybody that fucks with time travel?
Give me
Great
a
question.
sharp roll.
Cool. I got you.
There are
Technically, I fucked
people-
with time travel.
But whether or not you know of this is different. My God, do I have to do more time travel adventures? Because
No.
No.
oh, it gets so fucking hard. I found out like a
Excuse
time
me.
travel campaign could be real fucking fun if you go in ready for it.
Oh, I'd love to do a time travel campaign.
Well, I got double sixes on that one.
Okay.
Plus my one sharp is a
So-
13.
You get 3 questions.
Okay. 3 just like any questions?
I allow the questions to be fairly broad.
Sure.
If you ask too broad of a question, I might give you too broad of an answer. I can't lie to you, but that doesn't mean I can't tell you enough to not know. This will probably
Who do
be
I know?
based on things you know from working with Oberon and stuff as
Right.
well.
Who have I encountered who is able to influence small like pieces of time? Who can send messages to the past specifically?
So there are 2, technically 3 primary beings that could do this. There's a few other, like gods can do things with exceptional effort. However,
For sure.
The fates are past, present, and future. Past has domain over the past. You have Hermes the messenger. Hermes the messenger can send messages anywhere, anywhen. And you know for a fact, Merlin spent almost all of his existence traveling the wrong direction in time. It's probably the most well-versed expert on how to handle issues with time travel and screwing with time.
Okay. Okay.
You have 2 questions.
Okay. Excuse me. How close is Oberyn to being how good does Oberyn look
Right now,
mm-hmm.
this just happened a few minutes ago. So it'll be a chink in his armor for a little bit, but it has just opened. It's not massive. Especially in his current situation, he has Uther and technically the knights under his thumb.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very powerful position.
Sure.
And that's
Yeah.
on top of like his everyday I'm fucking Oberon.
Yeah.
So,
but like for like general remembrance of his name.
In humans, probably not great. The Fae fear him.
I hear that for sure.
Yeah.
I would I've got some plans.
Yeah. Are you going to use your 3rd question?
Shit, my 3rd question. What's my 3rd question? Third question. This is gripping content, folks.
Fingers just keep going up. No, they don't. You do not have to use it, but it's here right now.
It's here, and I have it, and I rolled well, like the best that I could have possibly rolled here.
Yep.
So I hate to waste it.
I mean, you could ask information of any of the 3 I gave you if you're looking to do something with time.
How willing do I think Merlin would be to do something for me?
Well, you've heard that Merlin has lost all of his ambition.
Sure.
Which means, like, would he want to? No. Would he want to not do it? No. He's very easily manipulated right now.
So I could, like, get him to do it?
Probably.
Oh, okay, cool. That sounds really fucking good. That sounds really good to me.
All right. And
thank you.
You teleport back to the mortal plane. We now also have everyone, so that scene did what it needed to.
Ooh. Hey, Mary.
Right.
Hey. I look back. I was not about to kill you.
Oh, fine. Okay.
What did I do?
Literally nothing. I thought that maybe out of everyone that you would go to Elysium and then our situation would be solved.
She doesn't think I'd go to Elysium for some
No,
reason.
I really don't. I just get these vibes. I don't know what these vibes
I
are,
am
but I
such a
feel
good
like
person. I don't know what you're talking about.
oh,
Anyway,
there's
There
no
was
doubt about that.
There was a
You're
large chunk
great-
you weren't even a person.
I love you.
Semantics.
You're such a queen. You're a great person. Thank you so much for everything you do. There is no way in hell you're going to Elysium. And it's not like I'm on a fucking high horse. I know for a fact I ain't going. Are you kidding me? Like, that ship
Well,
has
you murdered
fucking
like
sailed.
11 gods, so
Ugh, I hate it that the number has gone down.
I murdered like one person.
Okay, well, I mean,
Maybe a few more. I don't
well,
remember.
yeah, but like
Out of
in
character.
comparison, yeah, but still, if you're just saying it on your own, I've murdered some people. Listen, so is Micah, but I feel like Micah has the best. Like Nora, I'll be honest, I don't think you're gonna get into Elysium either. Is that it? Like, I'm
no,
sorry.
I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, like it's just like I'm not shaming anyone for not getting into Elysium. I'm just saying we're probably not going to get into Elysium. But Micah might. I don't know.
I don't know if the risk is worth it, considering we don't have a comeback clause for Micah. Just saying.
Right.
And I'm not entirely certain that my soul is entirely one thing right now.
Oh,
so
gross.
it has
That
not
might-
been very long since I was multiple people.
That might
Actually,
help.
technically, your soul is still all partially in all of us, including Rosemary, I believe.
Perfect. So we send this part you down there, and then we have part of your soul, and then then we figure out how to bring you back with the parts
So-
of your soul that we have.
Question though, why do we still need to go to Elysium? Because the ball is broken.
I've completely forgotten why we need to go to Elysium. I'm just kind of like stuck on this thing, and I made a whole list that I'm really just trying to
Totally
like.
Okay, so-
understand.
That could be a
I
plan
sent
B.
a question, Bobby.
Because I thought the reason we needed to go to Elysium was to get the magic crystals to fix the ball, but the ball is a crater, so I don't know if that.
But we can still I feel like it would be useful. I'll be honest with you guys. I really want to go to Elysium. I think it would be a fun field trip for everyone involved.
Now, Nora, I have a question. When you
Yes.
tucked away the crystal, where did you put it?
Pocket plane.
All right. Nice. Okay. Karen, in a panic, has begun trying to see for magical signatures to see what's gone wrong. As you're looking, you see a lot of red energy whipping off of Nora. There is no struggle. There is no shift. You get one question because of how high your roll was.
This is not my question. I'm asking to see if it's going to be my question. Do I know what, because I have used sensitive before, do I know what Nora's aura is normally colored?
It does not look like normal Nora.
Okay. Do I know what Morgana's aura?
That would require a question.
That
If you
is
want
it Morgana's
confirmation.
aura?
Yes. 100%.
I assumed because him's is red and him made Morgana. So as she's like scanning the room and she's like looking at where the broken Nora. What did you do?
What are you talking about?
What did you do, Mother?
I mean, I know I'm old, but I don't think I'm that old.
You're not Nora. Drop the fucking act. What did you do?
Are you feeling all right?
I'm feeling fine. Your aura is Morgana's, not Nora's.
I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe something with the time change? I don't know.
I'm not gonna be gaslit anymore. I've been gaslit by Merle my entire fucking last 4 years of life. I've been gaslit by my mother my entire life until I died. So yeah, right now, it's you. What did you do?
Okay, fine. I simply saw a shiny thing that I wanted.
Give it back.
No.
Can I roll a cool check, please?
I mean, yeah.
You guys hear a chainsaw start up in the background.
Damn it, I've succeeded. I got a 10. I think Karen's eyes start to glow gold. Like the one eye starts glowing gold and the other starts glowing black. And she's starting to lose her temper. And she like takes a few deep breaths and she's like, give it back.
No. I don't think I will, frankly, in the nicest way. Because you need me, for one. And I can use it to help you, for two. And besides, if you want to try and put on whatever it was that kept this prison here, newsflash, only Merle was able to do that. And do you think Merle would lift a finger to use that much magic right now? I doubt it.
Okay, and also, God, I am so sorry, Karen, but I think we all just need to calm down right now. And as I say that, you hear the sound of like a guided meditation playing in the back of your head with some wind chimes and maybe some singing bowls.
Can I try using Unnatural Appeal to like stop him?
I will allow opposed weird checks between the two of you.
Okay.
Are you doing that to everyone in the room or just Karen?
Just Karen. I can only do it to one person at a time. But once I do it, as long as you can hear my voice, you're under the sort of influence of calm.
Also,
It doesn't change your thinking. It just makes you calm.
Still, I'm
message
still
you my
glaring
thing.
at you, and the chainsaw is revving.
Uh-huh.
Also, I will note for those that listen on the podcast, this is getting cut out of the podcast, but there is 100% throat singing music every time you use this power.
I messaged my number.
Oh, would you like me to also message mine?
I just wanted to do it so I didn't seem like I was lying.
Okay. Well, I got a 9 plus 3 for a 12.
I also got a 12 and I have the advanced move for use magic.
Oh shit.
You have advanced the advanced move. Because with this
Yep,
high of a
advanced move for
tie,
use
I
magic,
will say if
investigate,
Micah
and
has the
mystery.
advanced move too, we'll have to re-roll.
The advanced move
And for manipulate someone and sensitive.
Wait, what advanced what are we talking about?
We will
here?
say the use magic advanced move because that's the weird check.
The use no.
So as a character advancement, you can take the one that gives you 2 advanced moves. So unless you pick that, we will say, because you both did very well, and it's literally just that Karen is more trained.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You're able to shrug it off. Difficult.
As soon
Very
as like you
difficult.
start, she'll wince a little and say, "Shut the fuck up."
Okay, done doing that. Not trying to we're not doing this. We're not fighting. This is not like a thing.
I'm not gonna fight you. I asked you not to calm me down.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to diffuse the situation here. It seemed like the best option.
I understand.
Okay. Glad we're clear on that.
I pull out my cell phone and I text oh, fuck. Who do I text? I text William
Okay.
and go, are you safe in the White Council?
I'm going to roll to see where William is. Seven. Do you want him in the castle or no? I will give you the choice.
Being in the castle doesn't mean he's safe. No, your
Yeah.
games.
So I will make him safe, but not in the castle.
Okay. I'd rather him be safe.
Yeah. So he'll respond back, no, I was with Greg. My key isn't working. I can't get back.
I'll text back. None of the keys are working. We're in the mortal plane. Find your way back to the whatever the fuck place we're called.
To Wales.
Find your way to Wales. We have an emergency.
Williams having to get last minute tickets on like Virgin
teleport,
Airlines.
right? Like
no.
What?
The magic they relied on for teleporting was the keys. Why would they learn
I
other
can teleport?
You can. You're a protagonist. You have abilities that other people do not.
Oh, this is stupid.
We the heroes, kinda.
That's why I said protagonist.
Mm.
Doesn't mean you're good. It just means the story focuses on you.
Yeesh.
Yeah, these are most of the White Council. They're all people that have been trained to only use magic with implements, with arcane implements.
Oh yeah, I'm like one of the
none
few
of
that can do it
them
without
knew.
stuff.
None of them were sensitive to read auras. None of these people are inherently magical. These are wizards. They are people who learned magic, not born with it. You have a sorceress's bloodline, which is why you can do magic.
And then I was a demon, and then I taught myself magic on top of that. So I'm extra cool.
You honed your skills. You think being a demon's what gave it to you. That's cute.
I'd just like to note that Micah teleports to Merlin's exact location. I
mean, do you remember who Micah is? I told you a long time ago.
Yes.
Michael.
Yes.
Okay. And that's why you can teleport.
Yes.
Okay. So, you teleport to Merle's location.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it's interesting.
Okay.
Merle was in cells that were added on and like very high tech and stuff. They weren't part of the original castle. As I said, all the places that were tied through extra dimensional space are now essentially in their own sealed pocket dimensions. So I'm going to actually need a weird check from you.
Oh, fascinating. Well, if I don't think I could if he's not on my plane.
We're going to say, because you hop planes already with the Oberon stuff, that it's possible.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's a 9.
You're going to do one of two things.
Oh boy.
Do you want to get there but cause a problem, or end up in the wrong place?
What does Michael want, or what does Micah want?
Technically, you're the player. No. You get the narrative decisions.
No. Micah's a beast of his own. I will end up in the wrong place.
You end up in a hallway. It looks like a hallway in the sublevels to the White Council's original chambers. Except things are off. There is no floor. There are only 6 walls. All appear to be the same wall on all 6 sides of the room you're in. All of them have a door. Have you ever seen the movie Cube?
Oh no. Do I need should I get like a pad of paper?
It's your decision on how you want to do this.
No. Oh shit. Oh boy. All right. You should cut to the group, and I'm gonna grab a pad of paper and a pencil and figure this puzzle out.
All right. Micah vanishes.
I'm feeling like I should have killed him when I had the chance.
You're also assuming once you're in a pocket dimension, time functions the same.
Okay. Fuck. I need to call a council meeting.
You could. Or, well, you probably should anyway. But I think the question no one has asked yet, where is Nora? Huh?
I know where she is. She's inside of you.
It's adorable. See, the thing that is different about me versus a lot of different people that you have tried to vanquish, I learn from my mistakes. She's not here, darling. You can knock and try again, but
Where the fuck is she?
Karen, give me a sharp Karen, give me a sharp check.
Well,
you had an idea to deal with
investigate a mystery. I have advancement.
Yeah, you had an idea to deal with Morgana.
I did.
That could also be used to deal with Nora.
Same thing or same concept? Same concept.
You only know of one thing. Now, could another one of those be made or something? Possible. You also don't know where that one is.
I know where it was.
Uh-huh. You also know someone in this room likes to steal magical artifacts. That isn't Wednesday.
I was like, is it me?
Can I scry on the item?
Give me a weird check. Morgana, give me a weird check. I know you would have warded it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Does this count as...
Is not something new. You're literally looking for something from your past. This so doesn't count.
Oh, I can say this is a phenomenon that I've encountered before.
Yes.
I can ask a question and you could tell me one useful fact I learned and one danger I need to watch out for.
Okay.
'Cause I have the things I've seen.
Okay. So what was your weird check?
I got a 9 if I don't get any plus ones.
Morgana, what was your weird check?
I got an 11.
The best you're going to get is a location. Morgana, would it be at the mansion?
No, absolutely not.
What would the location be?
Trying to think of things that would be a thing to more places that would be a thing to Morgana. Oh, I know where she'd put it. It's in like the president's room, like the president's bedroom. President of the United States.
So you just see the White House. And you know that, and you can like feel there's wards keeping you from seeing more.
Interesting. Nikki wants Karen to walk away. Also, I know that's irresponsible in leaving Morgana in Merlin's office, so I can't.
Wednesday is there.
Yeah, that's not. Sorry, it's not much comfort.
You know what? That's very valid, and I respect you.
I mean, if you don't want Nora's body dead, it does make things much harder.
Can I text Mike and see if he's still here? I'm just gonna text the group chat and say who's still in the fucking White Council.
The Slack
Okay.
group chat.
Slack.
No, we don't use Slack, we use Discord.
All right. Micah, give me a weird check.
You got it. Okay. Okay. That is a 10 plus 3 for a 13.
I'm going to let you choose.
Oh boy.
Do you want to find Merle or do you want to find an exit?
Find an exit for now.
Okay. To you, it took 13 years.
Damn.
Is that also like physically it took 13 years?
Not to everybody else.
Oh, well, no, but I mean like to him.
Yeah, to him.
Physically? Okay.
Damn. That was on a first of all, that was on a mixed success. And then like a real ass success. Damn. Years have not been kind. Dude, Micah comes back looking like what is it, season 4 of You, Joe? You know what I'm saying? With like the curly like salt and pepper hair and like the big bushy beard.
All of a sudden, you re-teleport to where you teleported in from, but it's to everybody, it's kind of like you stumbled out of a door or like through a hole. Just like
Oh, other reason. Good luck finding Merrill. You've got me now.
We're gonna get back to that, but why does Micah look like he just came out of 11/23/60? Wait, 11/22/63? 69. It's 69. 69.
63.
69. It's definitely 9, right?
Si-
Is it 63?
63.
I don't know. I don't remember dates.
11/22/63.
I feel like it was 69. No, it is 63. You're right. I don't know why I thought it. I know.
Come
why I
on
thought it
now.
was I know. I thought it was 69.
Anyway,
Welcome back. I feel like you've been gone a little longer than we think you've actually been gone.
That was canonically Wednesday's mistake.
To be fair, you've been gone for like 5 minutes.
fucking magic.
It is a bitch. But that's why you have me. I'm the new Merle.
No,
Congratulations.
you're not.
I'm so sorry. But Nora is kind of like a mother figure to me, and I cannot have sex with you.
That's okay, dear. I have a person for that.
Karen makes a
But-
face of like, oh my god. Oh, gross.
Wednesday also makes a gross out face. Cool. So can you actually tell me where my husband is? Because he did just get his body back, and like,
Well, let's see. He was in an interdimensional cell that when this place got fractured, it kind of went in all kinds of different directions.
okay,
You mean
cool.
when
Pick
you
it up.
stole the fucking thing?
I didn't steal it.
Yes, you did.
It
There's literally no other word for what you
ended up in my hands
stole.
and poofed into an interdimensional pocket.
Look, I do
Stole.
not care about the backstory whatsoever. Do whatever the fuck you guys want. Can you just tell me where he is, please?
I did in an interdimensional plane somewhere far off.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more than that.
That's all I know.
You
now,
definitely know more.
Okay,
I'm being honest right now.
I tried to find him. I just spent the last I don't know at least a decade
5 minutes.
trying to
So,
find him.
Micah,
That gray
give
hair
me
is
a
not 5
sharp
minutes
check with an extra +1.
Ooh, you mean a 2 + 1 + 1 for
Okay,
a 4?
no, you learned nothing. In 13 years, you learned nothing.
You went crazy a little bit.
How much luck you got there?
I'm gonna spend a luck on that.
All
I
right.
am. I'm gonna do it. I got plenty. You know what? You know what? Thank you, Ashton. Thank you for reminding me that luck is a mechanic I've only used once this entire show.
What the fuck?
Because you are coming back with 13 years of experience, you have in your back pocket 3 questions about interdimensional and pocket dimension, interdimensional travel and pocket dimensions. You can ask or you can answer, get answered at any time.
I love that.
And then we relate it to a flashback. So you'll want to write that down.
Incredible. Yeah, that's going down there right here, right there. Okay, three questions you say?
Yeah, you have
say
three. You have
I
3
have three.
points.
Three.
You have 3 points, and anytime
3
you
whole.
act on the information, you'll get
Mhm.
+1.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I like that. Well, Micah is
Because
now,
Micah's now a dimensional traveler for the last almost decade and a half.
and he's now 30. How long did you say I spent?
13 years, the number you
13
rolled in
years.
years.
Oh no, he was. Oh no. So he's 35.
I swear to God, if you say that's old, I will kill you.
No,
Okay.
that's not.
Well,
No. But
Wednesday would say that.
But he was just a kid. He was just 22. He's 35 fucking years old now, and has
Micah
seen.
was just
It's like he
26.
graduated college
Yeah.
and ended up in an endless extra dimensional rat maze until 35. He's a millennial.
Dear God.
Don't
Dear.
bring that
God.
up. I'm so not even far in this rat maze. I'm literally at the beginning and I'm losing my mind.
Mhm.
I only had to mention that because Ashton has literally called 30 something old so many times, and
I
it
think
kills me
Wednesday
every
has.
time.
First of all, I feel
Well,
like that's a Wednesday.
Yeah,
trait.
watch it. I'm
Ashton
29,
as
y'all.
Wednesday has called 30 something so old so many times
That's
to the
fine.
point where Karen made her look old on purpose.
That's fine.
then
Then
she
I
got
had
to
all
prove
the
it.
interns call her old. So like
Yeah, it was
was
great. It
worth
was
it.
hilarious.
Oh my god, we're
I
gonna have to
used
buy another
so
CPAP
many
machine.
jokes she used at everyone else against her. It was just great.
We're gonna have to get another CPAP machine. Oh my god.
I'm glad Karen is 27.
Oh my god. I need like, okay, I know I said this last time, but my god, I need like a well-paying job because I can't take care of all of you like this.
Wednesday, don't make me make you old again.
CPAP machines are expensive, Karen.
Don't make me make you look old again.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, my husband's in an interdimensional pocket thing.
So at the door frame, just kind of awkwardly, knock, knock. Hey, everybody.
Gary.
Yeah, it's Gary.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Hi, Gary.
We got a lot of people asking for the Merlin.
Yeah. Can you have some people come down here?
Yeah.
I don't.
I think
trust-
there's some, and he'll like push the door open a little bit more, and there's like 30 people waiting behind him.
Oh, fantastic.
God damn it, Bobby.
Very confused.
I'm gonna. Character. Would I know? I'm assuming this exists. Are there some sort of cuffs that debilitate magic?
Fully there would be.
I will ask. I will walk up to Gary and go, "Can we get some of those cuffs, please?"
The ones that would have been in the armory. That's sub-level 7.
Did anybody have any on them?
I saw that about 5 years ago.
Did you manage to grab some?
No.
Fucking useless, Micah.
Okay, fine.
I can
Thank you,
ask
Wednesday.
around.
It's fine.
Okay.
I step out and I go, if this one looks like they're about to cast magic pointing to Nora, stop her immediately.
I just kind of look really confused and look
What the
small.
Gary
act.
Oh my god.
Gary looks at Nora, then looks back at Karen. Oh. You see a single like tear rolling down his cheek. I'll try.
That was to anybody in the room.
You hear the
Good.
chainsaw start up again?
Don't
Ah!
kill.
No, the chainsaw just shuts off.
Still need the body.
Okay. But
Why don't we go to the meeting hall? The meeting hall's still attached
Yeah.
to this place, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the original architecture. It seems like just the original building is here. Did you know
Great.
castles originally didn't have bathrooms?
They got holes.
Yeah. There's a big
Use a
mess.
hole.
All right, everybody, go to the main chambers. The Merlin will figure this out. They have answers.
Do they? Why would you say that, Gary?
Because I don't.
Neither. Okay. I'm gonna make sure that everybody else goes ahead of me,
Mhm.
so I can grab the bag
Mm-hmm.
Um, do I have a way, or do I have access to something that would provide a pocket dimension of my own?
You could.
Because I'd like that bag to be put in the pocket dimension that I can still access to that's safe. But I can still carry it without looking like I'm carrying a backpack.
You had access to more than enough arcane facilities and equipment and everything. So yeah, the Merlin having essentially a bag of holding is well within reason.
Okay. Then I will grab. I think I'll grab like a brooch. It looks like some sort of like star brooch, and I
Mhm.
pin it on the inside of my outfit so it's not seen. Once I put the bag inside of it with the golden fleece and the stick
Okay.
and the books, just in case.
Okay.
And then I will follow.
All right. Are people following Karen, or what are people doing?
I mean, I made sure they went
Yeah.
ahead, but yeah.
But I don't know where they're going.
Wednesday has brought a notebook and is just like scribbling down things.
I'll go.
I want to pull Nora aside real quick.
Okay, I'll wait.
Morgana, I have a proposition for you.
Uh-huh.
Well, first, I guess a question. How much are you fucking with time these days?
When do I not, dear?
Okay, all right, great. Okay, remember our friend William Shakespeare?
Yes.
Okay. What are the odds you could get a message to him in 1604?
What are the odds that I could get a message to him in 1604?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bubby.
The odds are going to be based very heavily on how well you'd be able to roll weird.
I get a +4 to it, but because it's time magic, but
Woo!
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Morgana's good at what she does.
Yeah. Just remember, time. I mean, Morgana won't care that time magic is against every wizarding law, but it's against the law for good reasons.
Do I guess I'll ask, what's the message?
Okay, so hear me out. It needs to work like this. So you and I, Uther and Morgana, have been found in fairy lore for 1,000 years. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thing I need Billy Shakes to know. In the year 1604, while he is writing A Midsummer Night's Dream, I need him to know that the king and queen of the fairies are Uther and Morgana, not Oberyn and Titania. And I need him to know this before he writes A Midsummer Night's Dream, which is the only reason Earthlings still know to this day who Oberyn is.
Can I make a check?
Or
Bobby?
what? Make what kind of check?
I dabble a lot in time magic. I dabble a lot in seeing other times.
Uh-huh.
I want to know how badly this is gonna fuck me up. I don't care about other
Roll
things.
plus
I
sharp.
care about myself.
I feel like I'm giving up a lot here. I feel like I'm giving
Oh, you are.
a
I
lot
love
of
it.
power
Oh,
here.
yes.
You're feeding into her worst flaw. You realize this.
Yes, it is. And Micah
Oh,
has
that
only
may
good
or may
intentions,
not be
but
your
it's-
worst flaw anymore.
Well, my
Oof.
worst flaw is envy. My second one is pride because I had to. I used a luck,
No,
and I
we
have curse of pure drive.
established a weakness.
Oh no,
for
I have
you
love now.
last
Fuck that
season,
shit.
or last week.
What is my
What's your
sharp?
sharp?
Get a +1. I rolled a 5 and a 6. +1 is a 12.
Okay. You get 3 questions, but instead I'm going to give you one concrete piece of information based on what you asked, and you'll get 2 follow-up questions. This would have created a weakness in the Fae courts well before now. One that Morgana most assuredly would have taken advantage of. If Morgana had successfully taken a throne on the Fae court, Morgana would have gotten her immortality. If she failed, she'd probably be destroyed. Morgana doesn't have regenerations like everybody else in the Pendragon cycle. So either she failed and died, which means you won't be here, neither, and once time corrects itself, neither would Nora or Karen. Or if you succeeded, it would have been well before you had to keep creating children to reincarnate into, which means Nora and Karen would never have been born. And sadly, you're unable to erase Karen.
Have I tried something like this before?
You have fucked with time magic before, but every time you have fucked with time before, Merlin has been able to fix it.
And I guess the other question would be, is this something Oberon could see us doing right now? Like, is this something that we're messing with one of his
That is
purview?
also a
Van-
question I had.
Vanity, time travel. There is one other alternative timeline, because all of these are possibilities, that if Oberon gets wind of this, I am sure in this universe it is no accident that Oberon is named by one of the greatest playwrights of history. You will be fucking with his plans. Now, will that put a hit out on you? Will it just cause him to kill Shakespeare and completely change all of history?
We could write Romeo and Juliet. I'm just
But,
going to say it.
Current Oberon would not foresee you going into the past. However, 1600s Oberon, if were to get wind
That's
of
what I'm
it,
worried about.
could cause repercussions to Shakespeare, which would definitely destroy the timeline.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Micah, let me ask you one simple question.
Uh-huh.
Is losing Nora worth it?
No.
Then I cannot do that. I can do many things. But when you mess with time, there's options, and the likelihood is I would die at that point, which means Nora would not live, Karen would not live, or I would be queen of the fairies. You may be king. That is very low likelihood. Other likelihood is Oberon would murder William Shakespeare way earlier than he already did.
Well, I'm pretty sure Shakespeare wasn't even like, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure he didn't write any of those plays anyway. But I
He
see your
didn't.
point. No, yeah, no, I get that.
We're going to develop a new scholarly theory called Oberonian theory, that just Oberon wrote all of Shakespeare's works.
I actually no shit, in college I wrote a 1-act play called All the Queen's Men, about the conspiracy theory that Christopher Marlowe faked his own death and became Shakespeare because he saw this up and coming kid who was like writing decent plays, and he like, because he was a spy for the queen. It's a whole thing. It's a whole, and he died. They say they stabbed him between the eyes over a matter of an unpaid bar tab, but they were all friends and they were all spies for the queen. So like, there's no way. And it's just, anyway.
Michael, I'm in love with you.
If that price isn't worth it, then I would suggest coming up with a way in the present, or something maybe within the last 5 years rather than 200 to 220 years are nah. Anyway, so
Okay. Shit. I thought that was a good plan.
good idea though.
At this
Great.
point, Karen is coming out of her office. All right.
You were supposed to follow.
Yep. So we will cut to this main hall where there's about 4 dozen people gathered up. There's like a podium. Gary is just, the Merlin has arrived. Everything will be fixed. Everybody, don't worry.
Gary, please stop saying that.
It's the only thing I can do.
I can at least answer your questions as to what happened.
A hand immediately shoots up in the back. What happened?
Shut the fuck up. I will answer. It's like just about the answer. Jesus. First and foremost, out of character. Karen established the very first time she was brought to the White Council that her sister had Morgana inside of her, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And people who were there are here currently?
Some of them, yeah.
Okay. As many of you know, there was an imposter in a golem that was masquerading around as me here. While doing so, he found access to private chambers where the crystal that kept the castle safe and connected, and attached a spell to it to erase all mention of Loki. If you look at Gary's notes from meetings, you can see where parts of it have been completely obliterated by magic. But context, you can tell what the conversation was about.
Oh, no, they're back to normal now.
Now they are. Oh, well. You could have. I spoke to Merle, and we established a plan to remove the spell, and it worked. However, As many of you remember from my first visit here, I mentioned that my sister, Nora Barlow, has Morgana Le Fay inside of her. I have found out now that that is not the case anymore. Morgana Le Fay has completely taken over her body.
I'm teleporting out of here.
I'm
Well, plus
stopping her.
weird.
I also told everybody to keep an eye on her if she was going to cast magic.
Mhm.
And just pointed directly at her. So hopefully somebody else is also trying to stop her, but I'm prepared for this.
Is this beyond human limitations?
Yes.
Great. I have an 11.
I got a 14 with advancement.
All right. It's only going to last 15 minutes. But
That's
Morgana
fine.
gets ready to teleport, and
I snap
a
my fingers.
spectral cage ends up around her.
Wednesday is not paying attention.
Also, I will note that she did not use any incantations or anything else when doing so, which is probably instinctual, though she does still
Mhm.
have the foci eye technically, but she wasn't using it. Someone needs to recast that in approximately 15 minutes. However, like I was trying to say before you rudely tried to run away like a little bitch.
Well, I wouldn't have run away if you would have just worked with me, like I thought you said earlier, but whatever.
I didn't say I was going to work with you for shit. I have never said I would work with you.
Really? Because I could have sworn you did.
No.
Like mother, like daughter, I guess.
Do not ever compare me to you.
Really? Because you just used my magic, so I don't think it's that hard to compare me to you.
Can someone shut her mouth, please?
Try it.
No one will try it.
Yeah, maybe we should all just cool
A
down.
bunch of wizards that have essentially lost their wands, lost their haven, are now like, and you want me to phase Morgan Le Fay?
Like I was saying, she stole Merlin's crystal, replacing it with
did.
a fake one. She stated it just ended up in her hands and magically in a pocket dimension.
I can't control my magic at all times. Unlike you wonderful people that have a method. Mine
Shut
is
the
more spontaneous.
Fuck up. You are the most obnoxious and horrible mother ever in the history of parents.
I'm really sorry you feel that way.
No, you're not. You
No,
don't
I'm
give a
not.
shit about me.
Hey, Wednesday, how
do.
weird is this for you?
Wednesday is not paying attention whatsoever.
Cool.
Wednesday is on her phone and
Good
has not
talk.
looked up.
Right on.
So, if we want to get back to the place we're supposed to be, we need to get the orb from her.
True. And you'd also need the original Merlin to recast it. Unfortunately, when this all severed, he's out in the middle of nowhere.
I can
So,
recast the spell.
Can you? I don't know if you can. But you could. It couldn't be as powerful, maybe, but. Or you could wait for me to help you. You did ask for my help, after all, when trying to fix the sphere.
When I thought you were Nora.
Sure, but she was always inside of Nora. Or I was. So you're really helping me. You helped me do this. And you got to keep your notes. I don't think I'm the biggest threat here. I think Oberon is. You can deal with me afterwards, but then you wouldn't know where Nora was, and you wouldn't be able to access where Merle was, and
Actually, we're gonna deal with
Oh.
all of it at all at the same time. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's all gonna culminate all at once.
my thoughts exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Micah, did
I
you
can
get my
help you.
message?
Not yet. Says as he knocks his earbud out of his ear.
I would not accept your help if I was dying.
Well, that seems rather dumb.
I would
I don't
need your
accept
help.
anyone's help when I'm dying.
Oh yeah.
It would cost a point.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a point there, Bobby.
But it's very much up your new alley.
I don't want to do this. I have very little faith in doing this. I don't like it.
You don't have to.
To be honest, I just spent 13 years in solitude, wandering through dimensions. Okay. It's fine. I can do it.
Again, we get a flashback. If you successfully roll, you could have already done it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You're going to spend, you'll get to roll plus weird with a +1.
Plus weird. Okay, so that's a +4. So that's. We got this all day.
Sneak eyes.
We got no. It's a. Oh, that's fine. That's a 5 and a 2 for a 7 plus 4 is 11.
We flash back to Micah. There'll be subtitle Year 7. Opening a door that kind of looks like walking into a capsule hotel. But every single one of the portals opens to different bags of holding because you're between dimensions when you're traveling all of this. And one of them you open and you see Merle's crystal ball. Now, since this happened 6 years ago for you,
Yeah.
have you been holding on to it or did you stash it somewhere?
Well, I definitely have what I have when I need it, so it's definitely in my pocket dimension.
All right. As we flash back, and what is Micah's reveal to the people who don't see the flashback because they're not audience?
I just start like maniacally chuckling to myself. I haven't really seen a lot of people in 13 years. So I just start kind of like, if you can picture Jason Mantzoukas in anything, maniacally laughing.
Wednesday will look up at this.
Yeah. It's basically what starts happening as Micah reaches into his tattered trench coat and pulls out Merle's crystal ball, and it's just like, okay.
Wednesday just starts laughing too.
Oh, it's funny. It's so funny. No, Long time ago I found this. Woo! Come in handy someday.
It would have. Thank you for working with me. I really trust your word, but whatever, it's fine.
Good stuff. We love it, folks. Oh,
I
you
love
said it
it.
was 5 minutes, six minutes, huh? Woo! Okay.
That means like every 20 seconds was a year.
Wait, I will sit here. I will eventually get out. It is fine. And she just kind of sits on the ground, cross-legged.
Karen will walk up to Micah and says, "Are you willing to hand that to me?"
Yeah, fuck it, whatever. I just toss it up into the air.
Wednesday starts scribbling in her notes, like with a smile on her face. Which is what I'm gonna do right now because you just changed something.
All right. What do you want to do?
I want to ask them to keep an eye on these three and then go back to the place and talk to Merle's ambition and try to figure out how to recast the spell. Knowing full well that
All right.
the spell on Nora will dissipate and Morgana will probably disappear.
So you go back to your office. As you enter a dreamscape, they rolled below a 9, which means the spell flickers. I assume you teleport away, Morgana.
I'm sitting on the ground.
Interesting. And we
That's the
go
proof that Karen
in.
can't do it.
We go into Karen's mindscape as slick-haired Merle
It worked, but Morgana fucked us.
Well, if it worked, then it shouldn't have mattered, right?
She stole the crystal.
How'd she do that?
Don't fucking
Oh, I'm
know.
sorry.
She
You
just...
thought being a good wizard is just doing a spell correctly, not covering your ass against everyone around you.
I'm just gonna murder all of you. Every single one of you.
I'm sorry. I'm being so rude. Good job. You did wonderful when you got fucked over. How's it feel?
Do you want to help me fucking fix it or not?
Not particularly, but I will. Look, the incantations are all etched into the podium. You get the crystal back in there. Take like a few hours of work. You can re-anchor the castle. That's what you're looking to do, right?
Yes. And reconnect to all
I can show you exactly how to re-anchor the castle.
And that will connect to all the dimensions.
I can show you how to re-anchor the castle. I can show you how to do it correctly. I can't show you how to undo a fuck up.
How do we find the other places and reconnect them?
Well, we can waste a lot of time and energy and try and put essentially a mirror back together for it to just look like shit. Or we can put the castle back and just start expanding again. And boom,
there are people
we're good.
Inside of those.
Okay, cool.
Rooms.
Sucks for them.
They need to be saved. No.
Why?
Your body is in one of them.
Okay, yeah, that one might be an issue. I'm not fully sure what happens if that dies. I mean, it presumably with the whole last time y'all tried to kill me, I mean, it was part of my plan. No bad blood. But I did survive from that. So I do know if it gets killed, I'm still here. But I would hate to lose such a pretty face. I don't have a great answer for that, in other than I have a great answer for it. Really, like, why are you asking me all this shit? Rewind time. My God, you're asking me how to do spells, and you have passed. Rewind.
That's against the laws of magic.
Oh, boo-hoo. So is dropping our entire castle out of the Feywild. I mean, it's not technically in the handbook, but... You not forget the fact that I got sent back in time with you, too. I already know you did it. Just do it. Look, it's fucking easy. You're overthinking this. Look, you got 2 options now. That's 1 more than you need.
He just like leaves without saying goodbye because he's fucking pissing her off. Fucking damn, y'all, you both really want angry Karen back.
And with that, we're going on break. Really good cliffhanger. Do we just want to do Disney trivia? Because this ain't happening.
How dare you? No, I want to play the game. I want to play the game.
We are here. We got this. Let's go.
You're a time traveling corpse?
I apparently.
That is awesome.
Now this one wasn't me.
It's not our fault.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
He is so excited and is bouncing so much. Like, there's so much excited bouncing.
Obviously, everyone's into anarchy.
Yeah, you cannot be.
He's so cool.
My world is crumbling around me.
Nice to meet you and explode with you.
I suppose that is nice, yes.
Fuck you.
I knew we weren't going to get off scot-free from murdering someone.
Yeah.
Step 1, you tell me I'm wrong. Step 2, you say you wanna see it all the way through. Step 3, you bring me down to my knees. Step 4, you say you're walking out the door. You can't take it anymore. But where you gonna go tonight? Why don't you wanna wait it out? I don't know what you're running from. All you wanna do is fight. Why don't you wanna make it right? You don't know what you're running from. I tear my seams apart for you. You sell me every little lie is true. Oh yeah. But I listen to the heartbeat on the floor. I feel out every breath just like before. You can't take it anymore. Where you gonna go tonight? Why don't you wanna wait it out? I don't know what you're running from. All you wanna
When average teenager Arthur Padrone finds out he's the reincarnation of King Arthur of Camelot, he, Merlin, and Lancelot go on a road trip to find the other Knights of the Round Table before danger catches up to them in this comedy fiction podcast. Listen to Friday Night Fights wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, we are back with a new episode of Weird Web. We ended last episode with, well, Micah getting lost between dimensions for 13 years, Nora getting found out as Morgana and trapped, Michael's experience in Between Dimensions led to him able to retrieve Merlin's crystal ball. For him, 6 years ago. For us, like 2 minutes before he came back.
It's all very funny. It's very funny, everybody. It's all very funny. I'm having a great time.
The crystal ball in hand, Karen went to talk to the Shard of Merle in her head about how to fix it, and Merle gave a couple options, but none of them great.
That's what Merle was.
So we come back with Karen returning after her talk with Merle.
Okay. I'll send you a question.
Okay.
Morgan is just sitting on the ground. She's conjured some nail polish and is fixing her nails. After you come back, just God, she does not prioritize nail care. That is a shame. Just gets out the next polish and is just doing her nails, as no cage around her at all.
Karen, because she doesn't want. Honestly, I purely think this is out of spite. And because she thinks she can do it, is going to try to rewind time.
All right.
It's probably not the best answer, but she is going to try to rewind time to before casting the spell or before entering the room.
Are you holding the crystal at the same time?
Yes, she'll put it on the stool or on the pedestal and have it like be touching it when she's casting it.
Roll plus weird.
Dice don't fuck me over this time. Does this count as a weird phenomena?
Yes.
And that's good. Oh, thank fucking Jesus Christ. That is a 15.
While holding the crystal, things are going to function differently. Where in time do you want to go?
I technically just wanted to rewind until before that one moment. Does subconscious come into play here though?
So, you see that moment rewind all around you, including seeing yourself. When you time travel before, you swap places with yourself. As it finishes, since you rolled 12 plus, you get to choose when time starts back up. You'll be rewound to that time. You see everyone as they were, frozen, including yourself. You, the you that I'm talking to, is kind of this translucent specter.
Can I absorb into the other me?
I need you to give me a weird check.
Is this a weird phenomenon?
Yes.
Thank God, 10.
I need past you to give me a weird check to resist.
Weird phenomenon for them.
Yes.
Fuck. That's an 11.
So you try to go into them, and instead they unfreeze. The other you will be very confused.
Look, we don't have a lot of time. I am you from like 15 minutes in the future, I swear. You are about to cast a spell to undo the thing that hid all of Loki, right? Yeah. Morgana is in Nora's body. She took over. She's gonna fucking steal the crystal. Stole the crystal, got it back. I'm rewinding time to try to fix it.
Roll plus charm.
Can I use manipulate someone? What's that weird?
No.
Fuck. Fuck.
What'd you get?
I got snake eyes.
You now.
And I only have one more luck.
So, in doing that, the other you, it's like, yeah, definitely. You end the spell, you go back in time as the other you did not do anything differently. However, a drop of blood runs down your nose.
Okay.
Can I, Morgana, make a check? Because I'm next to.
You are not in the room with her because
Okay.
she went to the podium, so she would be in her office.
Okay.
So
I guess after if she hasn't acknowledged me, I would follow her.
So to clarify, basically I came in here to do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I would have done. Everything would have happened normally. Exactly the same way, except I rewound in time and didn't believe myself because I'm an asshole.
Yeah, you probably thought it was like a spell on the orb trying to stop you.
So I'm by myself in my office currently?
I would believe so. I definitely think if Morgana's getting up, nobody's going to stop Morgana, so Morgana could be like coming to your door soon. But yeah, you'd be alone in your office.
Do I remember me telling me that?
You do now. That's where the nosebleed came from.
Motherfucker, why am I such an asshole? Fuck me.
Knock knock.
What the fuck do you want?
You okay?
Why do you even pretend to care?
Like it or not, I do care about some things. Unfortunately, you're one of them.
Since when?
I don't know exactly.
Because you sure as hell didn't for the first 26 years of my goddamn life.
That's where you're wrong. I care about every one of my children.
Yeah, because they're useful to you and you get to kill them and become more powerful and continue living.
Technically, that is part of it. But as the years went on, do you remember how often you were sent to boarding school? Oh, you got blood on your nose. And I'm going to just go to the nose. Can I make a check?
I step back as you try to touch me. And just wipe my face.
Here's a napkin.
And I tuck the napkin in my pocket.
I would like to make a I want to figure out what the fuck, because she's bleeding from the nose. She's
You can give me a
frustrated
sharp
about
check.
something.
You can
All
give me a
right.
sharp check.
I got an 8.
Okay, you get one question.
This looks like some sort of magic
Mm-hmm.
problem.
Yeah.
Can I figure out from my experience with magic what this might pertain to?
So the nosebleed, I will say, you already know that she's experienced multiple timelines and that she's remembering multiple timelines. When a hard drive's full and you got to put more stuff in it, it tends to clear out older files. There are multiple lifetimes in one brain, which not really. Magic will help to some extent, but yeah, continually rewriting your brain's going to cause physical damage.
Baby's first paradox. It's okay.
Not my first.
Second. First I've experienced. It's gonna hurt you, dear, if you keep trying. But I get it. Time's fun. You have to pick and choose, and you really need to not meet yourself. That is number one in time travel. But as I was saying, the reason that I put you in boarding school, since you were, in daycare, is because if I know my children, I care about them. I didn't want to know you because I knew I'd care about you.
This makes it better.
No. I'm an abhorrent human. I claim that. I know that. I don't claim to be anything else. But now I know you, and that's becoming a problem. I'm not going to do anything about it. But just so you know, I did save your life earlier. You're welcome.
Why did you save my life?
I had a chance to possibly make myself a Fae Queen. And I didn't, because you would die. You're welcome.
Sorry if I don't completely believe you.
That's okay. Not many people do. It's kind of a problem.
Yeah, because you lie all the time and manipulate literally everyone around you.
I do. It's a bad habit. I'm not gonna lie. The fact is, and I'm going to be honest, and if you say this to anyone, I will erase your memory of it. I've had to lie since I don't know when, because I've been hurt so many times that if anyone knows who I actually am, I'm afraid that they will hate me and I will never be loved. So I choose to never be loved, because then I don't feel pain. It's a bad way to live. I don't recommend it.
I didn't choose that way because of that reason.
That's why I kept you away from me.
Yes, but now you're doing something worse than taking away my sister.
No, I didn't take her away. I simply put her somewhere she would be safe.
You're taking over her body, which means she has nowhere to go.
No, she's in a world of her own right now.
She's not here.
No.
In a body of hers, her own flesh and blood.
True.
Because you stole her body.
Yes, that does sound really bad now that I'm hearing it from someone else.
Oh, I'm sorry. Killing your oldest child for 20,000 bajillion generations and then taking over the second eldest child's body, that doesn't sound bad in any way.
It does sound bad, but the times that you've done it for your 20th, it doesn't hurt as bad. I'm going to be honest. I'm being honest with you. That takes a lot from me.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I never said I was a good person. I never said that what I did was right. In fact, I highly suggest people should never get into demon deals, because at the end of the day, they'll just screw you more than anybody else.
Yeah, I learned that one the hard way too. And found out I didn't even fucking need to make the deal.
I didn't know about that, or I probably would have stopped.
I was dead.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I'm here to help. I will give you Nora back once we're done. I would appreciate you helping me find a body of my own. Like one of those clay things. I'd be happy with one of those. Just remake clay thing when I'm supposed to die, and we'll be good. Then I don't have to hurt anyone else.
Is Nikki muted for anybody else?
Yeah.
Sorry, please repeat what you were just saying.
She just said that that she doesn't want to keep hurting people, and that she will give you back Nora in her body in exchange if you create a clay one for her and keep creating them when she's supposed to die.
Having read through the Golem creation book, would I know of the consequences and risks of this?
So, if she is put into a golem, she won't pass on. She'd keep a body. You know, golems are durable, more durable than a person, but they don't heal. So, and as we saw with Jonathan and stuff, like if the body gets destroyed enough, she would be lost, presumably passing on. But with Morgana, at this point, it's very hard to say what would happen to Morgana's soul.
Pour one out for Jonathan, though.
Mm-hmm. Jonathan gets referenced like every 4 or so sessions.
He was the best of us. He was the best of us.
I miss him every day.
Don't we all? Just a Labrador retriever of a man.
Ooh. Yeah. Michael, make a note down for 1 flashback per session.
Got you.
You may have met Jonathan.
Sorry, I had it. Fucking Jesus Christ, hold on. Skip to somebody else.
All right. So while this discussion is happening, I will actually ask though, Wednesday, what are you doing?
Wednesday is, I mean, would there be a, where are Morgana and Karen right now? Did they go into
In
the
Karen's office.
Okay. Wednesday has like found just like a random open office and is like put her feet up on the desk and is like on her phone just like typing things.
Oh, look, not all the interns are gone.
Whoa. So great to see you.
As there is a blonde female wizard you've seen before. Yeah, I don't know if you heard about it, but I got a promotion a while ago. So
I literally don't care. I don't work here.
If you
I'm
cared,
kind of
you'd
trying to
get
fuck
through.
around on my own. And so if you could kind of just like leave me alone, unless you actually want to listen to my ideas, because I have a few and I feel like, I could use someone to bounce my ideas off of. But
Oh, it's fine.
also,
What are you doing? You on Facebook? You playing Farmville? I know you guys like to do that a lot.
so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out exactly how to get my husband back with the least amount of collateral damage, despite the fact, let's be real, I don't really care about that much collateral damage.
So this is more like an Instagram thing.
Sure, I don't, whatever. And I'm just like kind of trying to like, I'm not sure if I should move away from revenge, or if I should kind of just stop.
Literally like sitting on the desk, edge of the desk.
Yeah.
5 years your junior.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through some breakups too. I get it. I think I have something that could help you. I'm gonna do high low.
Great.
Okay. She leaves. She comes back and puts chicken noodle soup for the soul on the desk and walks away. You'll thank me later.
I'm just gonna open it, or I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna open a drawer and just shove the book in there and close the drawer, and I'm gonna go back on my phone. Unsurprised and unfazed.
Nikki has
Oh my
just a
god!
vamp.
Holy shit!
Are you okay?
Sorry, my light just fell and it scared the shit out of me.
I was like, it just became very dramatic.
Oh my god!
Ashton, don't worry, don't panic. I can assure you, it was only the demons.
It was just so sudden.
So, Micah.
Yes.
13 years has passed for you. You're finally back.
Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, I'm going to keep reminding you. It's just too good.
Yeah.
What are you doing currently?
Well, I just spent 13 years on a quest to find out that my quest was pointless in the first place.
Yes. You exist to pass the butter. We understand.
Yeah.
Whoa, Bobby, what a sick Rick and Morty reference. That was crazy.
That was very
dude.
nice.
Whoa, I can't
Oh
believe
my
you just
God.
dropped that in 2023. Whoa, that was so sick, dude.
I never know
Risky.
when Ashton's being just cruelly sarcastic.
Risky business. Just kidding. It's not.
I mean, I've earned all of the sarcasm after the Farmville joke. So
That was good.
Well, listen. I have no there's no jet lag from it's not like the world has progressed and I haven't.
yeah,
It's like
no.
I've just gone on and nothing has happened. So
I mean, you could roll plus cool for an existential crisis.
Yeah, I feel like I should at the
'Cause
very
I mean,
least.
there is like the I've been gone and so much has changed, but no one thinks about the fact of I left for 13 years and literally nothing changed.
I got a 7.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not
There's
losing my shit, but I'm
Hmm.
a little shaken, not stirred.
there's a vague sense of the hopelessness of existence, but like
Yeah. I mean, there was already a lot of that going on in here,
mhm.
all up in here. So that's par for the course, as it were.
Here's a real great thing to think about. You probably weren't completely isolated all the time. You've probably run into people from time to time.
Sure.
Because there
Oh,
was like
yeah.
at least 100 White Council members in various parts of the complex that got severed out. So there are probably so many wizards just dying of old age as
Yeah.
time ticks on.
Yeah, that's very sad. That doesn't make things much better, Bobby.
Yeah. That's so
Um,
that you'll be okay, but I have now revealed this revelation of like, okay, so if I was gone 5 minutes and it's been 13 years and it's now been another 20 minutes.
no, they're all dead.
They're all dead.
They're all dead. All those people I hung out with and drank with and spent the last 13 years with, they're all dead. They're dead. Like long dead at this point. Great.
You know, it's weird that the Narnia kids never realize how fucked up that is.
Yeah, no, they just kind of brashly rolled through the universe of
We can't get in
Narnia.
on this because I have Narnia opinions.
I
We have
I've
to move forward.
I have serious problems with the Pevensey children.
Oh my god. Sorry, we can't talk about this because I'll go all night.
Yeah. We could have a whole podcast just about the
Stop. I'll
problems
do
of
it.
Narnia.
Narnia, your business.
Narnia, your business.
Oh god, no.
That's it.
Yeah, that's like perfect.
It's Narnia.
Ashton, we
So
have to
many
do it
things,
now.
though. There's so many.
We have to do it now.
We do. Oh god. And I still have to do that H2O podcast with Rachel. Dear God.
Oh yeah, H2O, yeah.
H2O, yeah.
All right. Okay, but
I'm really good at making podcast names when it's not my podcast.
And that's what sucks, Bobby, because every time you drop a good name, we legally have to do it.
Yeah, we're
We don't
legally
have time
obligated
for
now.
this. We
No,
don't have time, but we're
I
gonna
don't
do
have
it.
the hours. I don't. But we gotta.
We have no choice.
Coming soon to a podcast channel near you, Narnia Your Business, hosted by Ashton and Michael, your legally obligated hosts.
We have no choice.
Yeah.
God damn it, Bobby.
Well, that's
now,
it.
as established in Cars 2.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Listen, I've been on that one.
Oh, say we all have.
I love that.
Pretty sure we all have.
Nikki and Mary have not yet.
We tried to schedule them during winter break.
Yeah.
And like it just all the crazy. I have geez, the last 6 months have been just psycho.
One
for
of
me,
one of these
but,
days. We'll get it one of
We'll
these
get
days.
it done.
All right. So back on track now that we have Karen. All right. The editing for this is just gonna be real fun because I'm gonna have to like take the entire Ashton scene and move it so we can stitch this scene back into one. But what Mary, can you catch Nikki up?
Yes. Do you want me to say it out loud or message?
Oh, you can say it out loud, it's fine.
Okay. Being gone for 13 years, existential crisis, but like inside the brain, not outside. And the intern that Ashton's enemy that probably will be murdered at some point in time told her that asked whether she was playing Farmville on her phone, and then gave her a book of Chicken Soup for the Soul because she thought.
Oh no,
that
more
she
I was just
going through a
saying
breakup.
catch her up on like the conversation you guys were having so she could get back.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry,
No,
my
you're
brain.
fine.
Anyway, no, we were talking about how basically Nora had tried to keep her children away from her, and she doesn't let people in, so she doesn't have to care about them because that's a weakness, and she's telling you that information to trust you with that. But we were talking about basically she also figured out that you had used time magic, and we were just chatting mostly about you were asking her about like if she ever felt bad about killing her children and things like that. And before, the last bit was about using a clay golem for Morgana to go to after things were going on, that she would give Nora back to her own body, and she would go into a golem.
And then my research stated that the golem would be fragile, would need repetitive fixing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
It's
not
more
have
durable than a
content.
person, but would not be able to heal. Not fully sure what would happen to Morgana's body, like soul, if released, because like in theory it would pass on, but like it's also Morgan Le Fay, so who knows?
If I guess this would be a question for her. If you got your own body, would you still need to continue the cycle?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Hopefully not. You don't know a lot of information about that, partially because you got it from Merle on all the info on me. But no, I never wanted to have to kill people to live. I didn't know about that when I signed. I didn't know who I'd have to kill. If it was just a random person, well, I could have handled that. It wasn't.
Then why keep doing it after the first time when you found out?
Do you know what happens when you default on a deal?
I've been told what would happen if I defaulted on a deal.
Some of us aren't strong enough to go through that. And vengeance has a funny way of fueling you to do things that you wouldn't normally do.
That is one thing I can actually agree with you on.
Don't become me.
I
It's
wasn't
not a happy
planning on it.
place.
I just meant vengeance is one thing I can agree with you on. It's what drove me to want to continue to kill Loki.
Then we have a similar goal.
If I can get in a contract binding document, magically binding document, that you will uphold the safety, we'll have to work out specific wording and everything, but I want to make sure everybody maintains safe, then I will make a golem for you. If at any point you try to kill, hurt, or lay a finger on me, Nora, and any of our friends, deals off, I break the golem. I do not repair it.
Understood. I will have you know, if you screw me, all bets are off.
And I know. Same.
Excellent.
And also, if you tell any person in this fucking White Council that I agreed to work with you, I'll just straight up break all the golems in the entire universe until you have nothing. After I save Nora.
All right.
Now, the problem at hand was I tried to rewind time to before you stole the thing. I talked to Merle, there is another option, but that was a secondary option. I thought that would be faster. Fortunately, past me did not listen to future me because evidently I am just as spiteful in the past 15 minutes ago as I am today.
You tried. May I add a thing? The people you're trying to protect right now were the ones that believed Loki was you. May I ask why?
Because he was masquerading in a golem of me, and they thought that he was following the rules like they wished that I was.
Then that begs the question. Do you believe in those rules? The way they were upheld before?
I don't agree with all of them.
Right. And if you don't agree with all of them, and now they are, well, inert in how they used to behave, wouldn't this be a great reset?
In what way? New rules? That all has to go through council. That goes through
But
meeting
it
after
doesn't
meeting.
exist anymore. The thing is broken.
The orb is broken. The council still exists.
Technically. It exists because you say it does. This could be the great reckoning. You are in charge. If you say that the wizard cops, that this breaks whatever, yada, 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 you're free to go and build your own with people you trust. People that won't just arrest mages for being different. What about that?
I trust a grand total of a handful of people. That's not enough to create a full-blown wizarding council. And most of them don't know magic.
And maybe you should create something new. Not with the old, but with the new.
It's the longest goddamn 24 hours of my life.
Leadership does that.
No, seeing every single life that you've ever could have lived does that.
Oh, you had to do that? That's awful. Been there.
I'm surprised you don't remember. But yeah, we switched places 2 years with our past.
I remember. More like a dream state. I mean, I've been in your shoes of having to see all the better options and having to choose the one that was real.
I also got to see the worst options.
Mm-hmm. Those two. It's a lot to keep in one's brain. That's why you got a nosebleed. Done it twice now.
Gotten nosebleeds before.
The more you do it, the worse your brain gets until it's just pudding. If you need to interact with time, do it indirectly. I can help you with that. Although if you ask me to fix this institution, I would have to decline. They've hurt a lot of my friends from back in the day.
I don't know what I want right now. I want to sleep. Honestly.
Then you should sleep.
I want my wife back.
And we should go on that tomorrow.
To happen. Oberon standing in the way. I put the orb in. I will usher Morgana out of the room, and then I will put the orb in my bag.
Okay.
Because I don't think she's in the right headspace right now to do the magic properly. And I do not know what else to do with Karen right this second because I am not in the right headspace.
That is fine. So, with that, there's going to be a few repercussions over the next few hours. A large chunk of the remaining council are going to be leaving. Some will be claiming to try and fix things, to look for answers. Some are just abandoning. The castle sits in Wales, deep in the forests. Is there anything else anyone would like to do?
Wednesday's just gonna go around and be like, yeah, we're in the UK. Does anyone want to go to like a pub for a drink? Like anyone?
Yeah,
like anyone's
I could
invited.
do that. Yeah,
you guys just wanna-
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
We know there was the small town nearby. So, heading down into the pub.
Yeah, I want to get like fucked up. But like responsibly fucked up.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yep.
All right, I need all three of you to roll plus tough.
Great.
I got an 8.
11.
I got an 8 as well.
All right. So, Wednesday is able to handle things well. Morgana and Uther both are going to have a slip up. And it's both Morgana and Uther. Does what happened, what I think would happen, happen?
I'm gonna say probably.
Probably.
Okay. Would not do that without consent on both parties. So, this will be interesting because Wednesday, you're going to walk in on them in the bathroom.
Yeah, this tracks. This all tracks right here. I can't believe you guys did this instead of listening to my great ideas. disappointing. I'm disappointed in both of you. Can't believe this.
For once, I have no words. No, just none. I got nothing.
Silence from Morgana as well.
I love this. I am gonna hold this over you.
Uh-huh.
Do not tell Karen, please.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell Karen. This is my dirty little secret, and I will be using it in the future. Trust me.
Great.
And that is where we are going to end tonight's session. We're a little early, but that's okay because we got some issues going on, as well as that is a great ending spot for the episode. But thank you, everybody. If you're a longtime viewer, Tuesday is our finale of Vampire the Masquerade for this chunk. We may be coming back in August, I believe, possibly swapping out some cast members, continuing our chronicle. And we'll be back with more Weird Web next Friday. So thank you, everybody. Episodes of Weird Web that are fully edited are on our podcast, 2000 Tales. We are... Oh, shit. I forgot to mention that this episode was episode 100 of Weird Web.
Wow.
Whoa.
Nice. I mean, that tracks. Great ending for episode 100.
Yeah. But thank you, everybody, and